Hi guys, with this drink we're going to be making our Gin Mule, which is a twist on the classic Moscow Mule. Instead of using vodka, we're going to be using Slingsby London Dry Gin, which adds a nice citrus note to the drink. We're going to start with a whole lime, just gently roll it under my palm, and what that does is it breaks down all the membrane in there, making it easier for you to get the juice out, but it also releases those vital oils from the skin. 70 to 80% of what you taste is through your nose, so those oils are really important. Then we're going to chop off the knobbly bits on the end, and then we're going to cut it horizontally and into four quarters. And because, as you can see, because we've rolled it, it's a lot more easily malleable in the hands. And then we're going to quickly squeeze those into the bottom of the glass, not too much because we're going to muddle them anyway. And then, using a muddler, you can use a rolling pin, whatever you choose, hand over the top of the glass, just gently in and squish. And what that does is, that releases all those essential oils again from the skin, but it gets all that juice out and gets all those lovely bits out that add to that sherbety flavour and texture and lovely mouthfeel. If you wish so, you could choose to add a little bit of sugar syrup, agave syrup or honey, just to balance out that citrus note, but I really like that powerful citrus kick that you get, especially with a London Dry Gin. Then I'm going to add just a couple of cubes of ice for now. We're going to build this drink up, so we don't want to put too much ice in too soon, otherwise it's just going to go everywhere. We're going to use a 50ml measure of our Slingsby London Dry Gin. Of course you could choose to do this with any gin, but we like it with Slingsby. And then what I'm going to do is, using my bar spoon, I'm just going to quickly manipulate it so that the limes aren't just squashed from the bottom. Mix the gin, maybe your agave or honey or sugar, and all that lime together, bringing them off the bottom of the glass so that when we mix the whole drink, it's not just bits at the bottom and gin at the top with the ginger beer. Then we're going to add a few more cubes of ice, again gradually building this drink up. And what I've got here is I've got Fever Tree ginger beer. You can choose to use any ginger beer you like. We like the Fever Tree one because it gives a nice balance to the drink and has a real kind of fiery, throaty kick. So I'm going to pour a little bit in there for now. Don't want to do too much because we're going to be stirring this, and if we stir it too vigorously, it will lose all its carbonation. So again with the spoon, just want to gently manipulate that and mix it together. That way we don't lose any of the carbonation whilst making all those flavours amalgamate and combine. Again, building the drink steadily, we're going to add a bit more ice. And we're going to use the final touch, which is just to top it up again with a bit more ginger beer to the brim. You can add a straw if you want, but we prefer to drink it without because you get all those lovely aromas straight up your nose. Cheers guys, enjoy.